everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. So today's reading is about, what changes are coming and kind of what obstacles are in the way to helping you get where you want to go and helping you make the changes in your life that you are trying to make. So I've got three groups for you. The cards that you see all come from your reading, different positions, different places, but significant in their own way. So I'm hoping as you look at them, you find something in these cards that resonate with you or your situation, or just in some way is pulling on you. So for group one, we have the High Priestess. Group two, we have the Ten of Wands. And group three, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. So, also, if you haven't noticed, my setup is a little different. I'm traveling right now, and I'm in a hotel room, so bear with me. It's going to look a little different and feel a little different, but the readings are just as good, I hope. Anyway, thank you guys. Go ahead and pick your card, pick your group. The timestamps are down below in the description box, and all you gotta do is click on it, and it will take you straight to your reading. Thanks for being here, y'all. Bye-bye. Hey, group one. So a little bit different setup today. I'm actually traveling. I'm in a hotel room, so hopefully this works okay. But we're going to take a look today at what changes are coming for you. So the day I'm recording this, it's May 26th, and there is a full moon eclipse in Sagittarius today, which makes me want to talk about changes that are coming. Now, it doesn't matter when you watch this video. It could be 6 months, a year, 10 years from now. It's still meant for you when you find it. So, all right, let's take a look. All right, those are your cards. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. All right, let's take a look. We have the Seven of Cups crossed by the Chariot reversed. Base of your reading is the Emperor reversed. Recent past is the Wheel of Fortune. Crowning your reading is the High Priestess. I know you can't really see all these, but do the best I can. Near future, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. Your energy is the Queen of Swords. People and the environment around you is the Three of Pentacles. Let's see. The advice for you is the Five of Cups, and the outcome is the Devil. Interesting. All right. Give me just a second. I want to take these in, and then we'll talk about what's going on here. All right, what I'm hearing is the change that's coming for you is a bit of a departure from what you have been expecting. Some of the change is internal. So some of the change that is coming for you is happening to you, and like to the way you think about a situation that you're in. But they're telling me that's not the only change. There are changes coming for you, pretty significant ones. But it's a departure from what you have been thinking about and expecting, or were thinking about and expecting. So, at the heart of your reading, we have the Seven of Cups. You've got options. You're at a place where you're having to decide what it is you really want. Now, if this is a career reading, for example, do you want to stay? Do you want to go in your job? What path do you want to follow? Do you enjoy what you're doing? The challenge you're experiencing with deciding what you want to do is a lack of movement. That's this Chariot in reverse. There's a little bit of a lack of momentum going on in your world, meaning that you've been focused on changes coming and changes happening, and I feel like you have felt them coming. But now it feels, and lately it has felt like things have stalled or things have gone off course. And so you're starting to lose some of the drive that you had to make changes and the hope that changes are coming. Now, in the recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is an energy of karmic cycles, of things changing for the better over time. And what they're telling me is what has changed for you over time, what has improved, what has, gone on the upward curve of the Wheel of Fortune is your gifts. So whatever your gifts are, now they could be spiritual gifts, you might be a healer or, a reader of some kind, an intuitive, but it could be any kind of gift, a creative gift, a talent of yours that you have worked on has improved quite a bit recently. And so as far as that is concerned, that's in a good place. But in the near future, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And this is an energy of feeling like you don't know what to do next. When this card is upright, it's a very guarded energy. Kind of like you've been put through the ringer, you've done the work, you've been beaten down, you've, dealt with every bit of stress and challenge that out there, and you are just poised and ready for the next one. But with it in reverse, it's almost like you've got nothing left. You're in a vulnerable place because you don't have that fight anymore. And I do feel that with you. At the base of your reading, we have the Emperor reversed. The Emperor is an energy of being in control. It's like boss energy, it's entrepreneurial energy, it's go get 'em, it's, hustle energy. And again, it's this feeling of feeling almost hopeless. You're not hopeless. I think you do still have hope, but it's this feeling of like not necessarily trusting yourself. I think you do trust the universe right now. I think you do trust spirit, that everything will work out okay. But you're not trusting yourself, and you don't necessarily have this belief in yourself right now. Now, crowning your reading is the High Priestess. Now, if you are on a spiritual path, if you're pursuing a spiritual vocation, that's a very, very good sign that you are being guided by the universe. You are being guided by spirit. You are on the right path, even if it may not feel like it, because you are getting direct downloads from spirit. if you're not in a spiritual field, if that is not your path, it just says that everything you're going through right now is still divinely guided. You are being divinely guided. And I do believe in your heart that you know that. So none of this is an accident. The delays, the challenges, they're not an accident. They're all teaching you something: perseverance, how to handle difficult situations, how to be patient, how to work through challenges and stay dedicated and focused and passionate about what you do and what you want to do. The challenges are not an accident. What you're feeling right now is understandable. But if you want the changes to come in your life, the bigger changes, this energy needs to be turned around a little bit. And we're going to look more. I've got, more cards we'll pull. But so your energy is the Queen of Swords. You are analyzing the situation. You are looking at every piece and you're taking it all in logically and trying to organize and understand what's going on in your world. What opportunities make sense, what opportunities are viable, what can you do that is realistic. It's a very brain-oriented energy. Now, the people in the environment around you is the Three of Pentacles. There are people that want to work with you, that want to collaborate with you, that want to work on projects with you or even hire you. They're not entirely sure that you want to work with them. So if you're up for a job or you're up for a promotion or a change at work, or even in a different part of your life, not career related, but if there's something that you could be working on with someone else, there is someone that wants to work with you, but they're getting this energy from you that you feel a little bit ambivalent about it. So just know that. Now, the advice from Spirit in this situation is the Five of Cups. They're saying, let go of what doesn't serve you. Let go. Hang on to the gifts that make you happiest. Hang on to the 2 full cups. Even if it feels like less. So, if your dream is to make a passion project of yours a career, it may be that you have to let go of you may have to let go of some of the benefits of the job you have now. Meaning you may have to follow a different path. You may have to start out making less money. You may have to face your fears and accept that not everyone will agree with your decision. There are things that have to go, and other things that need to be embraced. And then your outcome card is the Devil. This card is about being tied to an energy that could be hurting you. that could be holding you back. So I can see that there's still work to come. But let's clarify some of these cards and get a little more information and see what else is going on and what else is coming. But for sure, one of the big changes that is coming for you, I believe, is a change in how you look at your future, what you believe can happen, and what you believe you can do. All right. All right, Spirit, can you give us some clarity on the High Priestess? What else can you tell us about the High Priestess card? And we have Demolition. This in traditional tarot is the Tower card. So, like I said, big changes are coming. Crowning your reading, you have 2 major arcana. Your outcome is a major arcana. And then you've got these 2 as well, the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is urging you to make the changes you need to make internally to accept and embrace not these changes so much, because I feel like you are ready for change, but it's accepting and embracing the fact that this change can happen and it can be amazing. So Spirit is urging you to do that. But there's also this energy of taking structures that are in your life now that are in the way of you becoming who you're supposed to be and knocking them down. So this can come from you, or it can come from Spirit for you. It's usually easier if we do things for ourselves. but change is coming. All right, anything else there, Spirit? All right. Can you clarify the 9 of Wands reversed, please, for us? This is your near future energy. It's a very vulnerable, energy. Like, I'm hearing the word downtrodden. That's not a word I use, but that's what I'm hearing. And we have Shadow in reverse. The vulnerability you're feeling right now, or will be in the very near future, about your life, about changes that are coming, and whether or not, you can move your life in the right direction and be happy. That vulnerability you're feeling is actually a good thing, because it's tearing down the facade of your life. So if you look at this card, this Shadow card, you have this man like looking in a mirror and he has no face, and here's all these masks all over the ground. He's trying to figure out who he is, which in some ways I feel like you have been doing also. But to me, this is an energy of finally knowing who you are and really knowing what you want, even if part of you doesn't believe you can have it. You're fairly clear now, and if you're not yet, you will be soon, about what it is that will really make you happy in life. Anything else there? Okay. All right, Spirit, can you, hold on. All right, Spirit, can you clarify the Queen of Swords for us, please? This is your energy, group 1. Ah, dropping cards. And we have sacrifice. This is 6 of Cups reversed, sacrifice reversed. You're looking at everything very logically, and you're not wanting to give up. You're not wanting to give more than you receive in some cases. Because there's a little bit of this mental analysis of what's fair. But the reality is, right now, and, for the, near future anyway, you may have to give more than you receive. But mentally, that's not something that you want to do. It comes down to not wanting to sacrifice your worth, which is understandable. All right, they want to give you one more card here, just to make sure this message is clear. And we have doing invention in reverse. Yeah, there's an energy of having to do more for less, or believing that you're going to have to do more for less. Meaning, do more work for less money, give more than you receive, offer more than you get. All right. All right, we're going to move to the advice card. Spirit, can you give us a card, please, for... Sorry, but when I'm quiet like that, I know you guys can't see my face, but I'm listening because they're telling me things. So, if the video didn't go bad, I just was listening. All right, so we're going to jump to the advice card, the 5 of Cups. Spirit, can you tell us, what else can you tell us about this 5 of Cups as advice? And we have desire in reverse, which is the Ace of Wands reversed. We're saying the advice is to let go of what you thought you wanted. Let go of what doesn't serve you. That's the 5 of Cups. All right, they wanted me to show you this card. So I'm going to show it to you upright so you can see it. In the picture, we have this person like balancing on a stump, reaching, trying to get to the apple. That's all he can think about. That's all he wants. He just wants that apple so badly. That's desire. For you, in reverse, as the advice card, they're wanting you to let go of some of the old desires, things that you used to strive for, things that used to feel important to you. But things that you know now really aren't the most important thing, but still there's this energy of hanging on to them anyway. For example, and this is just an example, you are in a typical corporate kind of job, making salary, working for a company, good job, and previously you were focused on getting ahead, getting promoted, making more money. But more recently, you've come to the realization that this isn't what makes you happy. There's another part of your life that makes you happy. A hobby that you want to turn into a business, a passion project that you want to pursue as a career. Spirit is wanting you to let go of those old desires. And focus your energy on what you really want. You don't want this confused energy of, well, I want to get promoted in my corporate job, and I want to make more money, and I want to get ahead, and I want more responsibility, but I also want this passion project of mine to take off and to become my life's work. They don't want you to split your focus like that anymore. Not to say quit your job by any stretch, but to focus your energy and your desire energy on what matters. All right, Spirit, what can you tell us about this Devil card and the outcome? There's still an energy here of hanging on. Can you clarify that for us? And then from there, we'll look at what's next and what's coming after. Okay, please clarify the Devil card for us. And we have Science in reverse. This is the Six of Swords reversed. All right, what they're saying is, what your outcome looks like is you are going to remain stuck until you release yourself. Sorry, y'all. Okay, told you, different environment. It's like my whole world just gets chaotic. Okay, so this Devil card, you can see these people are chained, and even the Devil is in like this, weird, trapped like cape. They can't move. They can't move freely. They can't do what they want to do. I'm going to show you this this Science card upright so you can see it. But you can see on one hand we have a tarot card reader, and on the other we have, a scientist with a magnifying glass and a book and a microscope. And of course you have that card in reverse. And what they're saying is, until you commit yourself to what you really want and stop trying to juggle and do everything, and until you allow yourself to believe that that's the right decision and that's the decision that will get you where you want to go, you will remain trapped. And that's why they're giving you this advice of let go, let go, let go. All right, so let's see what's next. We're going to use the other deck for what's next. All right. Spirit, can you tell us what is next for this group, for group one? We've got this Devil energy, kind of feeling stuck. but they're not going to stay stuck forever. So what's next? You have 9 of Swords. You're going to worry about it, for sure. You know, it's stressful. Letting go of the past can be stressful. Letting go of a life that you used to think was the most important thing is stressful. But the sooner you let go and you just embrace what actually makes you happy, the sooner everything just falls into place and just feels better. All right, what next, Spirit? And then we have the Fool. Then we have your new beginning. So yes, it's going to be stressful. It doesn't have to be. You know, you can get out of your own head, but you have to start by releasing what you already know is not your life path, is not what you're meant to be doing. And while that may be stressful, I do see you doing it. And then your new beginning is there waiting for you. All right. What next, Spirit? What comes after the Fool? What else are they looking at? And then we have the Queen of Cups. It's pure happiness. It's being in control of your world, being the ruler of your world, but in a place that is deeply satisfying. Deeply, deeply satisfying. All right. They want me to clarify the Queen of Cups for you. So we're going to use this other deck. All right, Spirit, go ahead and clarify the Queen of Cups for me, for group 1. And we have examination in reverse. You're going to stop questioning things. You're going to stop looking for problems. So if you see in this card, it's a dentist, you know, looking in the mouth, looking for the cavity, looking for the black tooth, looking for the problem. You will get to a place where you're so emotionally satisfied and content that you stop looking for the problems. And you just start to be. And it's a very good feeling. All right, anything else here, Spirit? All right, they want me to pull another card on examination and Queen of Cups. Just to get a little deeper here. Give you a full picture of what's coming for you. And we have feeling comfort. All right, what does this mean for group 1? Oh, they're saying you're going to let go of, you're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone in a good way. You've kind of rested in this place of knowing what to expect in your life, doing the same things, over and over, to the point where, for instance, if it's your job, you could almost do it in your sleep, but it doesn't bring you a lot of joy. It's just comfortable because it doesn't stretch you. It doesn't expand your horizons at all. And Spirit is saying that this process is going to take you out of your comfort zone and bring you to a new level of awareness and a new level of excitement and energy. Interesting. Like, you notice in this card, this woman is, she's up in the tree, she's comfortable, she's sleeping. They don't want you to sleep through your life anymore, and you won't be. You will not be sleeping through your life. You're going to be awake and energized, and it's going to be very exciting. All right. I'm going to pull some final cards. These are Lenormand cards, just to get a little bit more color on what changes you can expect. We have stars and coffin. Pull another one. Rider. All right, they want one more. And garden. All right. What these cards are telling me. So the stars represent hope. Once you go from feeling hopeless to feeling hopeful, that's when the old you will die away. The old you that you don't want to be anymore, really. That's when things will change and transform. And when that happens, you're going to see movement in your life. You're going to get offers. You're going to get messages and communication that you weren't getting before. And it's going to take you to a new place. And they're saying, I'm sorry, say that again. They're saying people will see you. Once you get past this and you start getting these messages and you start moving forward and you start getting this communication. Now, if you're in a spiritual field, this may be literal, like communication downloads from Spirit. It may be that you have an awakening that has been budding below the surface that finally just burst through. But otherwise, it's communication by way of, it could be a job offer. It could be, a message from someone who can help you, who can help take you to the next level. And it will take you to the next level. And when you get there, people will know you. You will become, I'm hearing synonymous in your field. You will become a name in your field. And people will know you. So you have so much to be hopeful for. Like big things. All you have to do is believe. Believe, accept, and be open to it. If you just believe it can happen, but you're still hanging on to the old and just, focusing all your energy on, getting that promotion or getting that pay raise, or whatever it is, your energy isn't committed. Of course, stay at your job, make your money, do what you have to do. That's important. What you do physically is different than your energy, your thoughts, your mental focus, your heart focus, put that on your dream. And once you do that and you believe and you accept it, man, things are going to change for you. Big time. All right, group one, that's all I've got for you. I hope that was helpful. I hope it, gave you a little push in the right direction. So thanks for being here, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, group two. Okay, we're going to take a look at what is changing, what changes are coming for you. So, let's see. Let's start with your tarot. And just so you know, my setup is a little bit different. I'm actually traveling right now, and I'm in a hotel. So bear with me a little bit while I work with this new setup. All right, there's your cards. And your underlying energy is the Eight of Cups reversed. All right. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. Try to make sure to get this in the screen for you. We have the Ten of Cups. The base of your reading, we have the Eight of Swords. Recent past is Three of Pentacles. Crowning your reading is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Near future is the Ten of Wands. Your energy is the Ten of Swords. The people and environment around you is the Three of Swords. The advice from Spirit is Eight of Pentacles. And the outcome is the the Ace of Wands reversed. And we'll pull some more cards to get deeper and clarify and to see kind of what's coming next. But all right, give me just a second while I take these cards in and get some initial messages for you. All right. What I'm seeing here is, to me, it looks and feels like a family situation. Now, this could be your actual family, your family of origin. It could be people in your life that feel like family. But it's a group of people who are very close, or should be. Now, at the heart of the reading, we have the Queen of Cups reversed. This is someone who right now is very unhappy, is feeling at a loss, and maybe there even is a loss of some kind. All right, hold on one second. They're telling me something about this card. All right, they're saying this person is someone who does not feel like themselves right now. They're feeling adrift. They're feeling empty. And this is probably you, but it may not be for some of you. For a lot of you, I think it is. Now, that energy is being crossed by the Ten of Cups. So, if you have been feeling very empty, if you have been feeling sort of, rudderless. The one antidote to that is your family, or these people that are like family to you. And it could be from, really any walk of life, but they bring to you like twinklings of joy and happiness. And you may not be necessarily unhappy. You just feel a bit lost and empty. It doesn't mean you're sad. It just feels empty. That's the best word I have for it. Now, at the base of the reading is the Eight of Swords. This is you feeling trapped in a situation that you don't really know how to get your way out of. In the recent past, we have the Three of Pentacles. Something recently, or prior to recently, I'm not sure the best way to word that, you were working with others, working well with others, collaborating, doing what needed to be done. But I don't sense that you were very happy about it. If you look at this card, and it's not the normal interpretation of the Three of Pentacles, but I do read intuitively and I hear, so bear with me. But also the images on the cards are very important, what they draw my eye to. And what they keep drawing my eye to is really how closed off and kind of miserable she looks. She's making money, but look at her arms are crossed and she's got kind of a scowl on her face. So you may be coming out of a situation, it could be a work situation or a collaborative project, with family, with friends, with anyone really. But it wasn't making you happy. And so you're moving on from that energy, and you're working very, very hard to turn things around for yourself, to follow a new path, to make these changes you're wanting in your life, but to get to where you want to go. You're working very, very hard. Maybe too hard. Crowning your reading is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And what I'm hearing is you're not feeling very good about yourself right now. You're not feeling, you may not be feeling very competent. You may not be feeling very successful. You may not be feeling very abundant. It could be a little bit different for each of you, but you're not feeling good. You're not feeling like you've got it all together. But what Spirit is saying is you actually do. You have more going for you than you're giving yourself credit for. And a little bit of it is focusing on the wrong things. So your energy is the Ten of Swords. You're really over it. There's a little bit of victim energy here, and I don't mean that to sound mean in any way, because we all are there sometimes. But there is a little bit of woe is me energy going on. Because for, different reasons, for all of you probably, things have been very challenging for you. You may have experienced some losses in your life. You may have experienced, roadblocks and speed bumps and situations that made you feel less than worthy. and you're just really over it. The people and the environment around you is the Three of Swords. And what they're actually what they're telling me is this is actually the environment around you. They're saying, and you may be, you know, an empath, you may be empathic, but because they're saying that the environment around you is a hurting energy. Or this may be your energy that you're just sort of steeping in, and it's sort of taking over your environment. But, and we'll look more into this, but there's some heartache in your environment. The advice from Spirit is the Eight of Pentacles. It's to keep working, keep honing your craft if there's something you're working toward. Stay busy. Keep focused on the things that you can do rather than the things that are out of your control. And then the outcome card is the Ace of Wands in reverse. And this is an energy of feeling, it's an energy of powerlessness, of feeling like you are powerless, of feeling uninspired, unmotivated. But we're going to find out more about that and kind of, you know, where that energy is going to lead you. All right, so let's pull some clarifying cards. All right, Spirit, can you give us a card for the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? What more can you tell us about the crowning energy, this Nine of Pentacles reversed? Thank you. And we have desire. All right. So what I'm getting here is your energy of feeling not good enough, feeling unaccomplished, feeling unsuccessful is stemming from a desire that you want so badly. But something in you is telling you that you can't do it, that it can't be done, that you're not good enough, you're not skilled enough, you don't know enough. It's almost like you're trying to talk yourself out of it, and in doing so, it's sort of destroying your self-esteem. All right. They want to give you another card here on this energy, so let's get another card. See what else they have to say about this energy. And we have union. All right. You're meant to be working together with someone, maybe even more than someone, but the reason why you're feeling this sense of lack, like you don't have what it takes. No, not the reason. I'm taking that back. It's not the reason, but you are feeling this sense of lack, like you don't have what it takes. But there is someone in your environment now or soon will be that is going to help you. They're going to help you see who you really are and what you can really do. They're going to help you find your way, and they're going to help you turn that Nine of Pentacles around and have you feeling abundant and successful and accomplished again, and have you feeling like your dreams are possible. I don't know if you know, this is a little bit of a different deck, but this one desire is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands upright, where your outcome is the Ace of Wands reversed. Now the crowning position is a potential outcome. So you have the potential to turn this wand around upright. So that potential is there. And the universe is going to help you. They're going to bring someone into your life who is going to help you see the truth of the situation and of yourself. But even before that happens, you can do that. You can do that for yourself. It's not always easy, but it is possible. So you don't need to wait around for someone to show up in your life for things to get better. You don't. You just need to realize that you can do this. And this person that may show up in your life may be a spirit guide. It may be a passed on loved one. It may be someone that you don't physically see, but you'll sense, because you'll start getting signs. You'll start getting nudges and like motivations in a certain direction that will open your eyes. All right, let's get some more cards here. All right, Spirit, can you tell us more about the Ten of Cups? This is the energy that's crossing you. Tell us more about this Ten of Cups energy. And we have evaluation in reverse. There's people in your life who are not judging you. And you may not feel like that's everyone in your life. But there are a group of people, probably family members, but again, could be someone who feels like family, who is very supportive of you and what you want to do and what changes you want to make in your life. They're supportive of you, and they're not in any way judging you. And this energy is actually helping you. But you have to recognize it and kind of latch onto it a little bit while you're feeling, a little bit lost. All right, Spirit, tell us about what's coming in the near future. We have the Ten of Wands, working hard, but what else can you tell us? And we have 5, irrationality. There's an energy here coming in of taking some chances, of needing to take some chances. So you're working very hard. You may feel like, the energy I'm getting here is that you feel like you're working really hard, but nothing is working. Like, where's the payoff? In traditional tarot, this card is the Five of Pentacles. It's a card of feeling abandoned. But in this deck, it does have a different meaning. And so I'm reading them both intuitively with the Ten of Wands, which is saying that you're tired of working so hard and going nowhere. And Spirit is acknowledging that, yes, you are working hard. And things are moving more than you realize. But also, they want you to start taking some chances. Do things a little differently. Try new things. I'm going to show you this card again so you can really see the image. There's 2 people on a sled going down the grass. One is dressed up as a clown in a 3-piece suit. He's steering with an album. There's windows flying in the air, and books and bees, and trees are upside down. They want you to start looking at things from a new perspective and to try new things that you haven't tried before. Working hard is, that's great, to work hard for what you want, but they don't want you to be feeling exhausted or burnt out. They want you to feel inspired. And working harder is not the answer to that. Shaking things up, trying new things, doing things differently, giving things a chance, and maybe even taking some risks, in a good way. That will help take the burden off of you. And that's where you'll start to see things open up and feel better. All right, Spirit, what can you tell us? What more can you tell us about the Ten of Swords? This is your energy group too. And we have doing, invention. Again, it's the same energy of working hard, feeling unappreciated, feeling like you're getting nowhere. And if you look at this card, you have, one person who is a master of their craft, chiseling out this bust, one crumb at a time. And then someone else just, mass producing them. And I'm being told to focus on this guy. It's a feeling of trying so hard, working so hard to get things right, to do things the right way. And there may be people around you who you see, taking shortcuts and achieving some success there, but that's not the route you want to take, and yet you're feeling like your integrity and your hard work is going unnoticed by the universe and possibly by people in your life, but in general, like you're not getting your return. All right, Spirit, what can you tell us about the Three of Swords? This is your environment. What can you tell us about this Three of Swords? And we have doing and persuasion. Give me just 1 second with this. I want to just hear what they're telling me about this. Okay. This card in traditional tarot is the Knight of Wands. And this is an energy of the people around you, the environment around you is so fickle. It's so hot and cold that it ends up being a hurtful energy. There may also be someone, they're pointing out the threes here, the Three of Swords, and on this card, the fact that we have two men down on their knees and one woman, that they're fighting their attention, fighting for her attention. There may be someone in your environment that is stealing the attention away from you. But in general, the environment around you is kind of hurtful. But it's hurtful because there are people that are hurting in your environment. So I hope you know what that refers to, because I'm not getting a lot of specifics there. Other than there may be someone, like a third party, a third person in your environment who doesn't understand what they're doing to you just by being there. But honestly, you can't control other people. So it's best to work on how you react to that. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Eight of Pentacles? This is your advice card. What other advice do you have for group 2? Capability. This is the Magician card. They're telling you to focus on your craft. Focus on what it is you want. Put your head down and work hard. And don't worry about what other people are doing, what attention they're getting. Sometimes people get to go down easy street and almost appear to get a free pass towards things, but you don't know why. You don't know what else they've gone through. You don't know what their future holds. All you're seeing is what's happening now and comparing it to yourself. Don't compare. Just work hard. Learn, grow. Use your tools. You have all the tools. They're saying you need to start using them wisely and start using your manifestation abilities wisely. Whether you believe you have those abilities or not, you do. What you focus on matters. What you think about matters. And if you believe that you are unsuccessful, if you believe that you're going nowhere, if you believe you're working hard for nothing, then that's exactly what you're doing. But they're saying, no, you are working hard for something. Focus on that. That is what will turn your Ace of Wands from reversed to upright. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about this Ace of Wands reversed? Can you clarify that for us, please? And we have 4, preservation. And this is the 4 of Pentacles in traditional tarot, in case you're curious. There's an energy of hanging on too tightly to something that can't help you unless you let go. So I'm going to show you this card again. I shouldn't have put it down so fast. It's a long reach. So if you look at this child on the ground, he or she has a doll, and it's in a jar. And they're so protective of it, so they're keeping it in the jar and holding onto it tightly and won't let go. But they don't get to enjoy it, right? And it sort of sucks the inspiration out of the situation. To hold on too tightly to how you think things should be, instead of just being more playful, have more fun with it. All right, we're going to pull some more cards, a little bit of a progression here from that outcome. and see what happens next. What's coming next? We have the Moon card. I'll pull a couple more. We have Justice reversed. And Seven of Pentacles reversed. All right. This change that's coming for you has got to start within you. It has to. Because the path you're on right now, and it can be changed, you know, we talked about that. You can turn it around. But the path you're on right now is leading to a place of illusion, of feeling like you're not getting what you deserve. Feeling like everything you're working for is for nothing. Now, you do not want this to be the outcome of this situation. But if you stay on this path that you're on, that really is where you're headed, and it is not where you are supposed to go. Remember, this is your potential. You could have it all. You really got to follow the advice of Spirit. All right, Spirit wants to give you one more. Let's see what's next. And Two of Pentacles. You will turn this around. You will. It can be more of a struggle or less of a struggle. It's sort of up to you. But you're going to work your way through what these emotions that you're feeling, this emptiness that you're dealing with, and it feels very real, so I understand. And sometimes when we're in that place, it's hard to turn things around. But Spirit is showing that you are, what you're believing right now, or what you're tending to believe, is not reality. But you will, sooner or later, I would recommend sooner, you will work through this, and you'll end up picking up these pentacles and carrying them. You're going to take this job, this project, this thing that you're trying to manifest. You're going to take it to a new level by focusing on what you can do, by finding a new sense of balance. And it may mean, so for instance, if you're working on a project, or maybe you're wanting to own your own business, something like that, you may end up juggling two jobs, at once. Your regular job and a side job. You may end up doing that, and you may feel like you're not getting the payoff right away. But the payoff is coming. The payoff for sure is coming. Part of what's holding you back is your own mindset. All right. But you will get there. And I wish I had like this happily ever after, tied up in a ribbon sort of end to your reading, And I'm going to pull some more Lenormand cards, but as far as this reading, I don't have a neat little bow to tie it up in, because right now your energy is a little bit up in the air. You are going to get there. This Two of Pentacles says you're going to finally pick up the pieces and you're going to find a way to make it work. The sooner you can get through this feeling of apathy and victimization and, you know, woe is me, the sooner you can like talk yourself out of that, the quicker you'll get here and beyond. But right now they're not showing me the beyond. At least not with those cards. But I'm going to pull some Lenormand cards and get a little more color, a little more information for you. So don't shoot the messenger. Come back for another reading in a bit, and once you know, see things start to turn around, and we'll find even more changes for you. But there are definitely changes coming for you. They're just, right now, they're internal. We have the Man. Pull another one. The Lady. Interesting. The Book. And I want to give you one more. And Choices. So eerily similar to what we saw over here with this Union card is you are going to come into union with someone. It's not gender specific. Lenormand card has one man, one woman. Might be a man, might be a woman. You might be a man, you might be a woman. Doesn't matter. You're going to come into union with someone. And when you do, it's going to open up some possibilities. You're going to get some information that you didn't have before. And like I said before, it will help you see things from a new light. And from there, you have choices. You have choices you can make. You can choose what path you want to take, but you'll be doing it from a place of knowledge, of knowing the truth instead of like floundering in misperceptions and, you know, negative self-talk. They want to give you one more card, so let's see what's there. Okay. And we have the Cross. Oh, they want to give you a second one. And the House. All right. A couple of things here, and it will depend on your situation a little bit. You may end up, you know, once you get through this and, you know, it sort of opens your eyes a little bit. You'll have some choices to make, but you may find if you are if you happen to be in a spiritual field, in a healing kind of field, and honestly, if you are, you might want to listen to group 1 as well, because there were some synchronicities there. But if you are, you may be given the opportunity, is that the right word? The chance, the challenge, to start your spiritual business from home if you don't already have that. And it could be very, very lucrative for you, is what I'm hearing. What I'm also hearing is that once you meet this person and you learn what you need to learn, you will have the opportunity to heal wounds that could have come from childhood, heal wounds from your family, from your upbringing. It'll be an opportunity not only to achieve what you want to achieve and get where you want to get, but more than that, to heal from a situation that has held you back for far too long. A situation that is what has been feeding you this negative self-talk for too long. And as far as spirit is concerned, that's the most important thing. For those of us here on earth, other things are important too. But they're saying you're going to get there too. You've got this 2 of Pentacles. You're going to get there. But the healing also needs to take place. And they're saying they're sending someone to help you. So that when you get what it is you are striving for, it's more than just an achievement. It's something that fills your whole soul it just fills you. So where you're feeling empty right now, you will no longer feel empty. You're going to feel so fulfilled and so full that you're going to wonder how you ever could have felt so empty before, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Anyway, group 2, I hope that was helpful. I hope it gave you some insight. I hope it, points you in the right direction. And of course, I would love to hear how your situation's going. So feel free to drop me a comment. And thanks for being here. I look forward to next time. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3. Okay, we're going to take a look at what changes are coming up for you. And just so you know, my setup is a little bit different today. I'm traveling. I'm in a hotel right now, so bear with me. All right, let's start with your tarot. Cards. And your underlying energy is the King of Wands in reverse. All right. We have the 9 of Wands reversed, crossed by the 9 of Swords reversed. At the base of your reading is the 6 of Wands reversed. Recent past, 3 of Swords reversed. Crowning your reading is the 2 of Cups. Near future is the King of Swords. Your energy is the 6 of Cups. And the people and environment around you is the Star reversed. The advice from Spirit is the Fool reversed. And the outcome is the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So much reversed energy, oh my goodness. A lot of internal stuff going on with y'all. All right, give me just a second while I take these in and get some initial messages for you, and then we'll talk about what's going on here. All right. So for starters, at the heart of the reading, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. This is a feeling of vulnerability, of having been put through the ringer and meeting challenge after challenge after challenge and kind of feeling like you've got nothing left, and a bit like you've got nothing left to lose. I'm also getting this feeling like you feel like there's nothing left to fight for. But challenging that energy is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you are actually trying to block out those negative voices in your head, the negative thoughts that creep up and kind of threaten your peace. You really are trying to turn this around for yourself, but at the moment it feels very much like you're in a place of loss, kind of feeling lost, feeling out of sorts, really. At the base of your reading is the Six of Wands reverse. There's something in your life that feels a little bit like a failure, but not because you failed, but just because you didn't succeed the way you wanted to. It's a little bit of perspective here. You wanted to win. You wanted to be at the top of your game. Like you wanted to go for gold and get it. But it didn't quite work out that way. In the recent past, you have the Three of Swords reversed. You've done a lot of healing. You've gone through a lot, but you've started to come out the other side. You've healed the wounds of whatever has gone on in your life, and you are working your way toward a more solid foundation. So we've got in your near future this King of Swords energy. This is feeling more mentally strong, and it comes from, blocking out these negative voices and this, this hurt, this challenge to your peace of mind is helping you. And what is coming is a more stable mindset. It can also be a little bit of a stubborn mindset. It can be lacking a little bit of heart. But it is helping you get where you need to go. Now, crowning your reading is the Two of Cups. So your situation is not completely without heart. There is some emotional happiness that is surrounding you. Whether or not you recognize it and see it yet and can embrace it yet is besides the point. It's there. And there is a collaboration, there is a union that is waiting for you, that is sitting there as potential. And that too is going to help you get where you need to go. It also, what I'm getting is also, as you try to wrestle with some, negative thoughts, it's also saying that there's someone for you, there's someone in your life that you can open up to, that you can talk with, that will help you. Now your energy is the Six of Cups. It's a very nostalgic card. It's a card of wanting to give back to the people you love. And it's a card of wanting to get back to a place of innocence that once existed for you. You know, maybe even as a child, but just a place of purity. You're wanting that again. And I see you wanting this gift of love and wanting to give it. You know, to give love and receive it. The energy, you know, the environment around you, the people around you, we have the Star reversed. There's people around you who are just out of balance. Possibly lacking some self-control, some self-guidance, unable to fill their own cup. And, you know, this energy obviously affects you as well. The advice from Spirit is the Fool reversed. You're being asked to take a really good, hard look at where you're going, where you're headed, and where you want to go before you take any big leaps, before you make any big dramatic changes. They're asking you to pause and consider the potential outcomes of any decisions that you make and make sure that's what you really want. And then your outcome is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. What I'm getting with this card is an opportunity to start over, to take what you've learned, take the experience that you've gained through challenges, through heartache, through situations in your life, and through the healing that you've done and will be doing, and start over. Build a new legacy for yourself. Grow something new. All right. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards for you, and I've got a different deck here. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards for you, and we'll get a little deeper on these energies. All right, Spirit, can you give us a card on the Six of Wands reversed? This is at the base of your reading. Six of Wands in reverse. And we have exhaustion. You know, you've taken on so much. You've taken on the burden of a situation in your life that hasn't quite worked out, and it's wearing you down. It's making you feel chained to a situation. It feels very much like a test that that you want so badly to pass, but that doesn't seem possible to pass, if that makes sense. You want to grow and succeed, but you don't see how to do that. You don't see how that's going to be possible or how to get there. And you really want to let go of the hurt and everything that's keeping you stuck and weighed down. All right. What else can you tell us about the Three of Swords reverse, Spirit? This is your recent past energy. We have examination in reverse. the healing that you've done has come from your ability to step back and stop looking for problems, stop looking for the bad in a situation, to stop judging a situation, and just learn to quiet your mind, settle your heart, and just believing that things are going to get better. It's a good energy. It's a good energy to have. All right, what can you tell us about the King of Swords? This is your near future energy. This is what's coming for you. And we have release in reverse. Interesting. This card is, in traditional tarot, is the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is at the heart of your reading. It's an energy of kind of standing your ground, but from a place of, it's a little bit from a place of pain. So this King of Swords is thinking more clearly, more logically, a little bit stubborn, but just focused on what needs to be done and how to get there, and looking at scenarios. But there's this hurt that's still kind of hovering over you. And it's making this King of Swords a little more stubborn than you need to be. It's like you're thinking more logically, but you're doing it still from a place of hurt. All right, they want to give you another card here for your near future. So what else can you tell us here about what's coming for group 3? And we have decision in reverse. What's coming is you're deciding what to do. You're trying to decide how to handle this situation. But you're feeling still out of balance. You're still feeling a bit stuck, like you don't have a way out. All right, Spirit, tell us more about this Two of Cups that's crowning Group 3's energy. Motivation. Like I said before, there's this energy in you of wanting to be happy again, like wanting to get back to a place of innocence and love and giving, and that is your motivation. It is your motivation for getting out of bed in the morning. It's your motivation for moving forward, for healing. Spirit is saying to focus on that motivation. Focus on what it is that will make you happy. Focus on what it is that is making you happy. And that's what will help you. and let others, help you as well. This motivation card in traditional tarot is the Magician. You have everything you need to get through this. And the key is to focus on what makes you happy and the people that make you happy. All right. What else can you tell us about the Six of Cups, Spirit? This is your energy, group 3. Six of Cups. What else can you tell us? And we have perspective in reverse. You're wanting to kind of go back in time. Go back to a time when you were happier. But you're seeing things from a limited perspective. And what Spirit is saying is sometimes there is no going back. In fact, there is only going forward. And that doesn't mean that forward is less beautiful than the past. It's actually meant to be more beautiful. You're meant to be creating new memories and new beautiful experiences every day. And it's okay to look back and appreciate those experiences of the past, but to cling on to them and to believe that the past is the happiest you've ever been and the happiest you ever will be is it holds you back a little bit, because there's so much more for you coming. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Star reverse? This is the people around you, the environment around you. And we have celebration in reverse. Yeah, the environment around you, the people around you are... it feels very depressed. And this may be, it could be that this is family around you or important people around you who are suffering with their own problems, their own trials. And you want so badly to help them, to ease their burdens. But wanting that is actually putting more burden on you. The best way to help someone through a difficult time is to be a good listener, but also to be happy in yourself. You being sad for them doesn't help them. All it does is hurt you. All right, what more can you tell us about the advice? We have the Fool reversed. The advice of being a little cautious, a little just taking your time. But what else can you tell us as far as advice for group 3? And we have restriction. Yeah, they're wanting you to just slow down. There's a little bit of an impulsive energy, wanting so badly to just fix this situation, to escape this situation. And they're wanting you to just slow down, to trust where you're being led rather than trying to control it. All right. What else can you tell us about the Seven of Pentacles reversed? This is your outcome. To me, it talks of starting over, of growing a new beginning. And we have learning, validation. Yeah, it's an inspired new energy. It's, so in traditional tarot, this is the Page of Wands. So it's taking a step toward a new beginning, learning something new, really like starting over, but not starting over from zero, starting over from a place of experience and learning and healing, and everything you've gone through is preparing you for this new beginning, and that new beginning is waiting. It's there for you. All right, I'm going to take a look at what's next. So we know that's your outcome card, but I like to see, okay, you know, what's the progression? What's next from there? Spirit, can you tell us what's coming next for group 3? We have the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords reversed, and the Ace of Cups. So from your new beginning comes a new way of thinking, a new way of being. And, you know, this King of Swords energy that's in your near future, you may even be experiencing it now, that is a little bit bitter, a little bit guarded. That's going to be turned on its head. And not to say that you're going to stop thinking logically, or clearly, but that you're going to open up your heart a little bit more. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful, like emotionally fulfilling opportunity. So, I mean, truly a new beginning for you is coming. A new way of seeing your life, a new way of living your life, a new way of coming to terms with what has happened to you in your life. And it's so much happier. It's so much happier. Like if you're in a place where you're feeling, you know, depressed and vulnerable and at a loss, please know that such beautiful energy is coming your way. It really is. All right, I'm going to give you one more card after the Ace of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. And then it's like the world is your oyster, so to speak. You're going to start over. I do see this changes happening within you, you know, starting internally, which has kind of been a theme for all three groups, to be honest. But it starts internally, but for you, it actually manifests very much and pretty quickly externally as a new beginning and a new you and a new version of you. And then it's like the world opens up and you can choose, you know, where you want to go next. Like the opportunities are endless. Sky's the limit. Wonderful. All right, I'm gonna pull some Lenormand cards for you just to get a little more color, a little more, maybe a little more detail for you on what to expect here. We have child, letter, dog, there is information coming. And you know, I mentioned before that there's somebody in your life who is there for you. And these cards are showing it is most likely a friend, a best friend, someone who's very loyal to you. Not to say it couldn't be a family member, but it's a family member who's also like your friend. You know, it could be a brother or a sister for sure. And communicating with them is an important part of this process. Because in communicating with them, information comes out that will help you. Even if it's just information that comes out of you, you know, just sharing your concerns and your worries with this person takes some of the burden off. Okay, we're gonna get one more here. And then we have coffin, you know, and that's when things end. That's when the challenges start to, like, you start to put these challenges, this past to bed, so that you can start over, so that you can get your new beginning. But these cards are really saying that this person is key. Not that you can't do it without this person, but they're really going to help you sort of fast track the process. So don't shy away from sharing your thoughts and feelings and worries with someone you trust. Because Spirit is saying it will help you more than you think it will. You may be resisting it right now, but you know, just dip your toe in and try it, because it will help you a lot. And it will fast track this process for you. All right, group 3, that's all I've got for you. I hope that was helpful. I hope it points you a little bit in the right direction. And thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time, y'all. Bye-bye.